Buenos dias. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I swear this YouTube is going to become a thing of the past for my live streaming. Good morning. Cheers. Good morning. Good morning. Turn my glasses off. Oh, hello. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Danielle. You guys are the best. Thank you for showing up. The weather the past few days where I am has been amazing. It's been pretty awesome where you guys are. All right. So, one of the things I've been thinking about this week while I've been teaching is the sound okay? Okay, cool. One of the things I've been thinking about this week as I've been teaching is that the sort of the difference or the contrast or the comparison between consistency and sort of having a routine, right? And oh yeah, nice weather. Yes, on the sound. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've had some amazing weather. So consistency versus sort of having your ability to have like your everyday schedule, right? And when we first got into this place where the world is right now, we everybody was talking about keeping up a routine, and so important to keep up a routine. And yes, routine is important, and I think it's kind of like a backbone for keeping things consistent. And I think consistency can sometimes become something that's different than routine, right? And is different than routine, and in some instances even more important than routine. That in the past couple of months, I've my routine has changed drastically because of the nature of the world and how it's affected my routine. But when inconsistency was brought in on top of that, inconsistency of practices, then things really started to go akimbo. And so when I was able to keep consistency in with my practice, with my meditation, asana, exercise, whatever I could get in, um, and the routine went a wire, then I would still be able to haywire. I would still be able to. I was still okay. I'm still okay. Does that make sense? So I would just offer that the consistency of your practice, right, is so important. Practice, 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 and we'll all get to Carnegie Hall again someday. Um, so if you've never been there, it's a beautiful music venue. All right. It's hard to keep consistent without routine. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. So this morning, we're going to do meditation that's meant to help you bring reminders of when you have this consistent practice, to bring reminders into you that this central core of you exists that you can always tap into at any time, no matter what happens to your routine. This is there consistently, always there. Your light and energy inside of you. We think about the energy in our bodies, right? On a scientific level, there are so many aspects of our biology, our physiology, the way that we function that has pure energy that creates the processes of combustion, giving us energy to live on. and so forth. Everything from there's all kinds of pathways of bringing in oxygen, what happens to that in our bodies, um, creating electrons release that allows us to have energy. Um, from a yogi standpoint, we think about the energy pathways in our bodies and we refer to those as nadis. And there are 72,000 of these energy currents running through our bodies. And there are some main energy currents that we think about. Um, and where you can get into little bits and pieces, like where the where the energy currents cross. Um, there certain things happen, and when more than one or two cross, we get into marma points, and then where more than three come in together, we get these main channels, right? So we have a left and right and a central and some other channels. We're going to be talking about the confluences of energy or we're going to be tapping into the confluences of energy that happen along our central channel, um, from the root up to the top crown of your head. And these are where you can tap in and experience the energy of prana, that is the energy prana interchangeable here, that you can tap into, um, to recall that energy of creation, of coming into being, the wisdom and the light and the power that's inside of you. So to do that, we're going to start with Padadirasana or Padadirsasana. You'll take your hands one under each armpit and cross at the forearms and close your eyes. I love this practice because it's a great way to center and to bring balance into your breath, into your body, into those channels, right? Without having to think too much, especially this hour, right? So cross your forearms over your chest, bring your fingers under your armpits, your thumbs are at your pectoral muscles, and please close your eyes. Just jumping right in. Sometimes I'm just not a big fan of the easeful transitions. So moving from blabbering into silence, right? And as you breathe in and out, you'll feel your rib cage lift and lower beneath your hands. And at first, no need to modify your breath at all. In fact, you don't need to modify your breath at all for this practice. Another beautiful thing about it. It's just a way to bring your mind into your breath. And now, as you're breathing here with your forearms crossed over the chest, hands underneath one of each armpit, you might notice that one of your nostrils feels more open or unblocked than the other. If that's the case, don't worry about which one it is. Just switch the cross of your forearm so that the other one is on top. If that seems confusing, don't worry about that either. Now you might start to create a little bit of modification in your breath so that the exhale becomes slightly longer than your inhale. And relax your tongue and your jaw and the tops of your shoulders. Let the skin of your forehead spread and relax as well. And the muscles and tissues around your eyes soften and relax. Now, keeping your eyes closed, lower your palms down to your thighs or your knees. Eyes are closed. And keep that steady rhythm in your breath that you had as you embraced your ribs with your hands. And the next time that you happen to breathe in, see your breath coming in through both nostrils as a stream of golden light. And let it pour down in through your center, all the way to the base, to your pelvic floor. A golden stream of light on your inhale. And a blue silver light on your exhale, moving back upwards. If visualization or imagining these colors is a challenge for you, don't worry about that. Imagery comes with practice. You can see the golden light of a candle on your inhale, and that silvery blue that tinges everything in the moonlight on your exhale. And just see those two streams of light, of energy as light. On your breath in, golden, and on your breath out, silver blue, like a moon color. Moonlit colors. Understanding that when we practice this way, when we see movement of energy with our minds, connect it with our breath. These Kriya techniques help to calm your mind. Golden light on the inhale, silver blue light on the exhale. Relax your face a little more. See the light, the energy as light as you breathe in and out. Just really tapping in through that central channel. Slow your breath down. Let it become almost imperceptible. Still a movement of energy as light, as that color golden, silver blue. From midbrain down to your root, from your root to midbrain and maybe even the top crown of your head. Release that technique and feel the residual vibration, pulsation through your core, almost as if you had this power rod in your center. Let your inner gaze, your drishti, move along that line to your root. Feel the sensation of pulse, of vibration at your root. Move your gaze to the point just in front of your sacrum, the center of your pelvic bowl. Feel the beat there. Maybe you can even feel it slightly in your inner ears and allow it to drop down to that space just in the center of your pelvic bowl. Take your awareness to the center of your abdomen and just behind your navel. Each of these architectural points inside of your body, representing these confluences, energy, just behind the navel, center of the abdomen, maybe the pulse. Breath is almost imperceptible. Focus almost entirely on the point, the area at the navel center. Now the focus moves to the center of the rib cage, the center of your chest, energetic heart center. See the pulse, the vibration, and the circulation. Origin of energy here. Again, breath almost imperceptible, getting quieter still. Energy of your awareness placed at the center of the rib cage. And now it moves to the center of your throat. Imagine here the center of your throat, at the neck. And allow that energy of awareness to nestle right into the jugular notch, the base of your neck. The two clavicle bones come together and there's that little nest for an egg. And the energy of your awareness floats effortlessly up to midbrain, just behind the center of your forehead, and beneath the crown of the head. Filling the mind's eye with a brilliant light. All thoughts of time, need, desire, communication, subsumed in the light of pure consciousness. It's effortless holding of your awareness, the center of the mind, in the light of pure consciousness. And start to bring yourself back, taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your chin drop toward your chest. Good. Take your hands and rub your palms together. Bring your palms over your eyes. That warmth of your eye energy at the palms flooding into the eyes, into your brain. Take that warmth, place the palms over the center of your chest. Let it flood into your heart. Take your right hand into a fist below your navel. Left hand envelops it. Press back as you hinge forward. Open your eyes in that folded forward position. Focus for a brief second or two there before lifting your gaze back upwards. So that you brought your energy back down. Your heart is open and your head is out of the way. A clear mind. Consistently bring yourself into that space, that clarity, so that you can move about your day with a little more ease. So take your time to sort of let yourself bring yourself into those, that breath, balancing your breath, doing the movement of energy up and down on your breath, and then maybe placing a point of awareness as long as you like in each of these places. Sometimes we'll be drawn back to stay in one place for longer, and then allow yourself to stay in that space, that light of pure consciousness, for as long as you like. I recommend, as Al would, at least 18 minutes. Sometimes 30 minutes. The research is 30 minutes a day, but you have to work up to that. So start with 1 or 2 minutes and then work your way up if you like. And in the meantime, I'll be back at 7:35 for some movement, and have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Text, call, email. I love hearing from you guys. Take care. Bye.